Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose rough skies and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glared along bursting air, a proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And so remain standing for our invocation delivered by His Lord.
Let's pray. Almighty God, our Heavenly Father, we declare your glory to show forth your handiwork in the heavens and in the earth. Deliver us in our various occupations from the service of self alone, that we may do the work you have given us to do in truth and beauty and for the common good.
And so we'll get to that in just a moment. I have a few announcements. Although the viewers of the national anthem are reminded of the studio where in church, the pastor decided to mic the congregation during worship. And then they would fight some of the singing. Well, some of the mics got next to some of the more tone-deaf members of the congregation. And so in the middle of the worship leader starts like that. That would be me, on the audience up there. A reminder that this Saturday is Rotary Texas Service Day, and we have a project with Mike Stone, and Tyler is also involved with it. We're building a playground. We're building a playground as part of Neighborhood, and we'd love to have you come out and be a part of that. Also, on your way out today, Ramsey is also offering and selling the Scout blankets. If you are able to support our Scout troop, we'd love for you to do so. Next, I'll have Rosemary come to the podium to talk about our new citizenship award papers.
Well, our exciting and 2026 Youth Citizenship Awards Luncheon is on our next meeting, which is April the 13th. We have 26 outstanding students. You're going to meet one of them, as a matter of fact, to see in the audience today. And so, as we've done the past couple of years, we'd like to have our table sponsored to cover the cost of the meal to the student, the school folks, and parents. We do not charge any of them for this luncheon. The table sponsor is $250. You can make your contribution to the Youth Service Fund, which is our 401c3 designated account. And Joanne can do that. I can help you with it. We have probably half of the table sponsors, so we'd like to round that up before the 13th, if you can help. Thank you.
All right, we have Chris Garrett come up and introduce our speaking guest for today from Waco High.
All right, can y'all hear me? All right. Well, today we've got two students here from Waco High. In addition, I want to recognize the administrators from Waco High that are here. We have Joseph Alexander. We have Amanda Smart, which is the lead counselor, and Joseph is the high school principal. And then we have Dr. Tiffany Spicer, which is the superintendent of the IC, is also here. So today we have August Zimmerman, and then we have Isley Lawson, both here from WISD. First, I'm going to talk a little bit about August. August is a senior, obviously, at Waco High School. His parents are Andrea and Aaron Zimmerman. Is that correct? School activities, tennis, audiovisual, film, student council, and National Honor Society. This is some of his community activities. He's with the Waco Youth Council, St. Albans Episcopal Church, and Acolyte. I'm going to let August talk about his future plans. We'll hear from him.
Hi everybody, thank you for having me. I'm August. I plan to go to college to study film, specifically screenwriting. And then after that, I hope to live in LA and work in Hollywood. Yeah, see what happens with that.
All right, next we have Sandra Isley Lawson, goes by Isley. Her parents are Kelly Lawson and Billy Lawson. Some of her activities, she's in theater, National Honor Society, International Thespian Society, and some of her community activities, she's in Students Demand Action, Teen Leadership Waco, and Hope Fellowship Church here in Waco. I'm going to let Isley talk about her future plans.
Hi everyone. I'm planning to go to school major in political science and eventually attend law school. I have been accepted to Tufts University and Williams University of Massachusetts. I plan to hopefully be a politician someday and an attorney.
Well, thank you both for being here. Thank you, WISD, for bringing them here. We have enjoyed honoring these quality students. And just wish y'all the best on the next phase of your young adult lives. And it's an exciting time for both of y'all. And keep up the good work. Thank y'all.
Thank you, Chris. And now I'll invite Lisa Sacconia to the podium. Thank you, trustee, your birthday.
Okay, in the last 2 years, 2 years ago, we had Dr. Dale McCall was here, and we introduced to you the GWAMA, the Greater Waco Manufacturing Program. And last year, we introduced to you the Healthcare Academy. Today, I have the honor of introducing you to our Future Educators Academy that is run by our coordinator, Kathleen Knight. And it is a grow your own initiative. And this year, this will be our first year of seniors that will be graduating from the program. So at this time, I would like to introduce Kathleen Knight to the podium, and then she has a lot of neat guests here. She's going to have them share some of their stories. Thank you so much, Lisa, for the introduction, and thank you to the Rotary Club for having me today. I really appreciate it.
Again, my name is Kathleen Knight, and I've been with Waco ISD for actually my entire career, and that's about 14 years now, and most of it was at Tennyson. However, a year ago, I was blessed with the opportunity to become the coordinator of the Future Educators Academy, and I'm going to tell you about this hidden jewel that we have here in Waco ISD that not many people know about. It came to conception probably about 5 years ago when they started it. And again, as Lisa said, this is our first year to have graduating seniors. And we're continuing to grow. In fact, we had a group of over 30 students visit us this morning from Tennyson Middle School. We invited incoming 8th graders to come shadow students for the day and see what it's going to be like for them when they come next year. So just to kind of tell you a little bit about what the Future Educators Academy is, you'll hear the word PTEC a lot because that's the actual state of Texas has these initiatives or educational models that they've created that help students become fast-tracked to careers where we have a high need. And obviously, all of you know we have a high need for teachers. And as I mentioned, that this is Waco ISD's Grow Your Own answer to that need here in Waco. See here, what I really love about the Future Educators Academy, the PTEC Academy, is that our students get to earn their associate's degree for completely free while they attend with us at an elementary campus, which is one of the biggest, I can just say, it's incredible to have our students come to an elementary campus and experience what it's like to be in the classrooms, but not only just to see how it operates. I mean, they're not just in the classrooms with the students, not only do they have a mentor teacher that works with them, but they get to see what arrival, dismissal, lunch, all of those things that you just don't get to see if you're learning from a textbook in the classroom. And that really is what makes our program stand out. So just to tell you a little bit about what we're offering our students. With our first graduating class, we are going to be, we work with our HR department to guarantee them a position that when they go on, I think we have 7 that are going to be walking the stage with NCC, getting their associate's degree. And they're going to be able to sign with us upon graduation from high school and make a commitment with our district, which is really amazing. But not only for our seniors who have their associate's degree, we also have those that are not quite ready to start college when they come to us. So they can become a paraprofessional. They're guaranteed a paraprofessional job in the classroom. They can also go to MCC and get their associate's degree. And we have a partnership with Tarleton and Texas Tech where they can continue on and get their bachelor's and then come back and teach for us as well. So not everybody is ready when they get to high school to take dual credit. So we do have several different options. We don't want anybody who is interested in working with children and wants to become a future teacher to miss out on an opportunity just because they're not ready to take college courses yet. So we do have several different tracks. With that being said, we have an incredible partnership with MCC. They have worked with us so much to come up with not only the dual credit, but this new pathway due to some changes in the state of Texas laws with students when they're eligible to take dual credit, having passed the TSI test, which is what our students have to pass now in order to be able to take college courses. If they haven't passed it, they can still get 16 hours of dual credit. And NCC worked with us to align all of our high school education courses to where they're actually getting dual credit, college credit at the same time. And this past incoming freshman class was the first group that's been eligible to have this opportunity. So it's been a great experience. It's been a huge success, and it's really taught our students. I mean, it's kind of intimidating because they're a college student. They can go to any college event. They are enrolled in not only in high school, but they can go to the baseball games at MCC, the pep rallies. They can visit the campus, and they learn the difference between what it's like to be a college student and a high school student, because the responsibilities are completely different. So, let's see. I just want to make sure I cover everything. And when we're done, I will open up questions. One of the most amazing things that we have is TAFE, is Texas Association of Future Educators, and every single one of our students are required to participate. And that's the club or organization for any student who wants to be an educator. They get to and choose their project that is aligned with certain things that you're going to need, like when you're a teacher, like creating lesson plans. You'll see today I have 2 videos. One is a recruitment video for our campus, for our district that we're actually using that they created. And then we have, let's see, some things that they can do to help prepare them for the real world. Or they get to create interactive bulletin boards and they present these in front of judges. We've been fortunate enough that every year within the program we've taken some students to nationals, and this year we have the honor to take 9 students through advance. And we'll be going to Portland, Oregon in July to showcase what they did. And you'll see that here in just a bit. They'll be able to talk to you. The students are the ones that are going to be able to tell you about the program more than I can. Let's see here. One of the challenges that we face, as you know, with what we all see on social media, you heard on the news, is the negative feeling about teaching. It's really hard to recruit students who want to be teachers. It's almost kind of embarrassed to say that they want to be a teacher. One of my priorities as a coordinator is to ensure that any student who's interested in working with kids, that they understand the benefits and they get to experience just that joy that they get when they work with a student and the light bulb goes off. And one of the ways that I'm doing that is the way that I recruit. I take current students to go over and talk about their experiences, and then I also have created shadow days where all the students at every middle school get to come over and shadow a student for half the day and go into the classrooms and just see what the experience is like. Because if you can imagine if you're in 8th grade going to high school and you're already nervous about going to high school and now you're going to be leaving, going to another campus, we want them to feel welcome and understand what a nurturing environment we have and that we're all a family. That's one of the biggest things. We are such a family of teacher educators, and I think that's neat for our students to feel comfortable and grow in their field. I mentioned earlier that the coursework, the teachers that we have as teacher educators, they come for half a day. They're bused from Waco High and University. We have a morning group and an afternoon group. When they get there, they take either their Algebra 1, Algebra 2, or Geometry. They take their English 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then they have their education elective, which is what's aligned to dual credit, and that's where they learn all the fun things, lesson planning, all the good things, and things that are required to be a teacher. And as I mentioned earlier, the capstone of our whole program is actually being on an elementary school campus and going into those classrooms and working with those students. So, right now, when we started when I took over the program last year, we only had freshmen, sophomores, and juniors, and we only had about 60 students total, about 20 in each cohort. Last year, with all the recruiting work and everything we did, we brought in 50 students. So we already have a huge number of students that are starting to, I think the word's getting out, people are starting to understand that it's an excellent program, and that there are opportunities, the TIA now, teacher incentive allotment, there's a lot of happening in education. But that's basically where, as you become a teacher that is highly qualified based on your observations, you can earn extra funds. And, teaching the profession is not being always go, oh, we don't get paid enough. Well, now we're starting to change it and have incentives for teachers as well, which is a good thing. And Waco ISD has the teacher incentive allotment. But I need to thank Dr. Spicer and Mr. Avenuzzi for your support. He's a board member. He has come over to actually talk to our students and see what they do. And without the support of Dr. Spicer, we wouldn't exist. So I have to say I'm just incredibly thankful to y'all. Just a second here. I want to talk about one more thing. If you feel it in your heart, one of the things with Kathy, we have, it costs a lot of money, and all of this is done by fundraising. We have fundraisers. We've made, we made tamales, we've made enchiladas, we sell lunch to teachers. You name it, we've done it. But we are looking for community support because we are, like I said, so with Kathy, with their competition, we start off in Belton. And that's the local competition, and then we move on to state, which is typically in Dallas or Houston, San Antonio, and we have to travel there for that. We took 30 to state this year, and the 30 that we took, I mentioned earlier, we have 9 going to Portland, Oregon. So if you feel it in your heart to support us or support our fundraisers, we would greatly appreciate that as well. I'm going to open it up to questions. I know you probably have a lot of questions, but what I'm really excited about is for you to get to hear it from our students. So I'm going to go ahead and play a video first of the video that our seniors met that showcases all of the schools, the schools in Waco ISD. And then once the video is done, I'll introduce you to them and they can talk about their experiences in the program.
Hi, my name is Freddie Leon, and my name is Celestia Taylor. We're seniors at the Waco High School Future Educator Academy located in Waco, Texas. And this is our passion project for entire schools came from Waco ISD's Living Innovative Campus. Education isn't just about our classrooms. It's about creating spaces where students feel inspired to learn. Our new high school, middle school, and elementary campuses were built with one goal in mind: helping every student reach their full potential. From the weight room to collaborative thinking games in the hallways, students have space to grow academically and physically. Learning doesn't just happen in the classroom. We train, meet, and problem solve together. Student design supports learning. Bright classrooms, natural light, open areas, and improved safety create an environment where students feel comfortable, focused, and excited to come to school every day. These buildings are more than just new schools. They're a promise. Promise by our district believes in us, invests in us, and is preparing us for our future. To understand the impact of these schools, we ask the people who experience them every day, students and teachers. Hi, my name is Steph Anderson. I am a facilitator here at Waco High School. Something that this new facility has done for me has opened up new opportunities, new weight room, new classrooms, and a senior rep for our 2017 class. And I've noticed that our school here has uplifted a lot throughout this year since we have a new school and building, so it's a great opportunity.
Well, it was a very beneficial because the little capabilities and the little things we had that we didn't have last year, it offers us a lot more and opens us up more exercises, more workouts, opening our bodies up to move more. See here, we do have squat racks, really improved squat racks, and we also have some of our lady lions squatters working out. There's Alvin Freeman, and the college career rate is Waco High School. So the campus was originally designed to enhance academic success. We didn't do a building, when the kids were starting to get here, talking about it in the past, a lot of people, the kids, they just thought they were walking in the building. But with this, they have such pride at the school, it's good pride and pride once people when we stay here at Waco High.
My name is Joe Renton. I'm the Athletic Coordinator here at Tennessee Middle School. This is my 23rd year of education, my 4th year here at Tennessee Middle School. The improvements to the buildings, all of the new furniture, yes, they've had a big impact on learning. I would hope that we continue to invest in our children and their future. The students came in with a mindset of being much more respectful of the building, the classrooms, and all the space. But we would comment to each other as a staff about how little trash there wasn't around anywhere. Writing was appearing anywhere. Like the kids were really being respectful of the space and how special the new building is and to take care of it. But the kids got it.
Hello, my name is Isabel Lozano, and I'm the campus principal here at Kindred Elementary. So Kindred Elementary truly is a community school. Here, and I think we've had a new state-of-the-art building with natural lighting, just to help create a great learning environment for our school community. The vision is for Kindred to be a model school, a school that everyone wants to come to. Innovation isn't always technology. Sometimes the biggest change is getting to this space to feel creative, confident, and safe. Waco Works approved a $355 million bond to replace Waco High School, Tennessee Middle School, and Hendrick Elementary. A direct investment in modern learning. These schools are designed to meet students where they are, with spaces and programs that adapt to each learner's pace and style. Every student can discover their strength, overcome challenges, and achieve more than they ever imagined. These campuses are proof that when a community invests in its children, everything changes. We don't just learn here. We grow here, we belong here, because when students are given the right environment, we thrive. So you might be thinking, what does that have to do with future educators? That was actually, there's a competition with Kathy, and it's called Inside Our Schools. So if you choose this competition, then you choose something that's going on within the school that you want to showcase and present. So that's what this first group of seniors presented this year at Kathy. I'll go ahead and introduce them now.
So you have Karina Reyes, Nayeli Villa, Ricky De Leon, and Leslie Taylor. They'll come up now. They're going to talk to you about their experience.
Hello, good morning everyone. My name is Nayeli Villa and I am a senior at University High School. My name is Frankie Devion and I am a senior at University High School as well.
My name is Greg Reyes and I'm a senior at Waco High School.
My name is Alexis Taylor and I'm a senior at Waco High School. So we all are a part of the first cohort with future educators, and when we started, none of us, well, we didn't talk to each other, and throughout the program and doing things together and going to school every day, it just has brought us closer. And we can truly say that we built a strong relationship over these past few years, working together, working with the students together, and collaborating on our ideas, especially with this video. We all came together and wanted to do this video and worked really hard on it.
Like Ricky said, we all came together. We go to different schools and we had the opportunity to, get to know each other and know people, not only like ourselves, but we had the opportunity to be at Kendrick Elementary School last year, so we got to know people from the Kendrick community, and then this year we're at South Waco, so we got to know people from the South Waco community. And our program also offers many opportunities for us to find what we want to do in education. So we don't just offer going to the classrooms. I know there's a lot of people on coaches or principals or administration. You'll have people that we can chat and learn from that way as well. And I myself am a graduate student, like Desai was mentioning, so I will be receiving my associate's degree from FCC in May. So I feel very blessed because that's something amazing to have. It takes that financial pressure off my parents of getting free college. It also kind of shows me that it makes me know that I do want to pursue higher education because I'm getting the opportunity to learn so early on. And I've also discovered that through the program that I want to work with service. And helping students and helping others is like my passion, and I really have to grow that. So I'm very thankful to be here.
I would like to add to that, starting future educators my freshman year, I wouldn't be able to come up here and talk to everybody here. I wouldn't be able to talk to a good group of, a good community in general. I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't have the confidence. But going through the program and going through the classes and teaching my kids and working with my kids and just working on my communication skills in general has really just gave me the more confidence and helped me in general as a person. It's going to help me throughout my future. And it's something that I push for students that we go to recruit, and it's very helpful. I would agree with what Frankie and Greg may have to say. I myself have been in the program since freshman year, and I'm also one of the students that will be graduating in May with my associate's degree. So I do plan on continuing through MCC and Carlton, follow that track to become an educator. And I can agree with the speaking in front of people. You would have told me freshman year I would have been doing this, I was like, no way. And like now, every chance we get, every time the class like, hey guys, there's this thing, we don't even ask them questions, like, yes, we want to go, okay guys. Like, it's the excitement that the program brings to us, and just the program in general, going into the classrooms and having the excitement of going and speaking to the students and working with our mentor teachers. They're very helpful, and you can see the excitement in the students and our mentor teachers that they're excited to teach us, and the students are excited to learn from us.
Last year, happy like essentially, we have all got the opportunity to go to nationals before, which will also offer us travel opportunities. I know freshman year we went to Florida, then sophomore year we went to Washington D.C., went to visit the Capitol, and this year Portland, Oregon. So not only does future educators open up doors within Waco for us, but kind of opens us to other things not just in Waco. So I feel like I'm very grateful for that. And we're just kind of saying everything does help, so we would appreciate everyone kind of through your heart, reach out to her for help.
We will have a car wash at Jack's Stereo this weekend. If you need your car wash,
Student fundraising. Thank you, ladies. I now have the pleasure to introduce our sophomores, so you can kind of get the mindset of what our sophomores, their experience that they're having early on in this program. So I'm going to go ahead and show their video first. They will be going to nationals with this video, and our HR department is actually using this as a recruitment video as well. Very proud.
Welcome to Waco ID. Repeated matter and student turn.
Waco ISD is a beautifully diverse school district, and I think that it really reflects the dynamics and the makeup of Waco, the diversity of Waco City. I have students in my class that come from different socioeconomic backgrounds, different racial backgrounds, different cultural backgrounds. But for me, especially in the choir study, all that just kind of fades away, and we all contribute to the singular goal of making music, learning together, and achieving our best every day.
I've been a student in Waco ISD for all of my life now, and now as a senior, I've realized the impact that the teachers have had on me and how they will continue to benefit me even after graduation.
For their excitement they show for learning, the excitement they show for what their lives can hold in front of them. It is always, no matter how bad my day is, no matter how bad things are going elsewhere inside the classroom with these young people, they will always show you a way, or give a way to bring you back up.
The reason that I really enjoy teaching third grade here in South Waco is because we have a very unique group of students with a love for learning.
Well, you've been coming back to Waco ISD year after year. The kids are so special and wonderful. And you know you get a chance to work with them, you'll feel the same way, and you'll want to teach them year after year as well.
Start your journey here in Waco ISD, where teachers love to teach and students love to learn. Consider calling in our life.
Sophomores, we have Tristan Bailey, Jeremiah Martinez, and Monica McNeil.
Good afternoon. My name is Tristan Bailey. I am a sophomore at University High School and a recorded student on track to graduate with my associate's degree. I joined this program. I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I knew that I wanted to do something in education, but I didn't know that my passion would spread this far. And joining the program with these people really gave me proof that I wanted to be an educator.
Good afternoon, my name is Jeremiah Martinez. I'm a sophomore at University High School. When I first heard of this pathway, I didn't know what I was getting into until I had seen some of these seniors in my 8th grade classroom presenting what it's about. And I was like, that seems interesting. So I joined it, and my freshman year, I met these two, made a great friendship with them. I also presented with them all my freshman year in Taffy, and it was super great. I love that I got to meet so many new people in P-Tech and have a great experience at Taffy.
Good afternoon, my name is Monica McNeil, and I am a sophomore at University High School. And the reason why I'm also on track of getting my students to be the reason why I joined P-Tech is because I have a love for working with kids, and I really want to be a teacher. I really like creating like bonds with kids and having them be like vulnerable with me and feel safe enough to like talk to me. I just really love that experience of being a teacher, and that's why I joined P-Tech. And I was like super excited my 8th grade year when I heard about it because when I was in elementary, I still help out other kids to
Joining the program as a freshman gave me the opportunity to look into the life of a teacher. We have the opportunity to go into classrooms and actually work hands-on with the students alongside the teachers. And that really showed me, like, I want to do this for real. And I know that being an educator doesn't mean just giving out assignments and putting in grades. It's about, like Monica said, creating those bonds and connections and allowing the students to feel safe.
Like just what Monica said, I like the bonds that we get to experience at the elementary school. And for me, I am leading to the coaching pathway. So I get to go into the gym, PE, I get to see these kids have fun and mess around with their free time, not be in the classrooms. And that's what I like because I get to see them actually like let themselves out. In classrooms, they have to be sitting down and like with kids work, but in PE, they really get to have fun and they really have a connection with me. Like last year, we were at Kendrick and it was like really great. This year, we're at South Waco and I really see that connection with us. So I'm loving this, and also with these videos that we get to make, we get to experience a lot between different schools.
What I also like about BSEC is the many different things that we get to do, such as acting, like travel, with different opportunities that we have. We get to go to new schools to speak to students about this program, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. So I'm really glad that I'm really happy with this program. I'm glad that I joined it.
A little bit about our video. This is our taxi project. We made it to nationals, so we'll be going to Portland, Oregon. With our video, our purpose was to recruit teachers because we noticed that a lot of our favorite middle school teachers and elementary teachers just left the district, and we're wondering like what's happening. So we looked into that and we decided to put together a video to recruit teachers and hopefully inspire them to become the teachers of our future. And a few challenges that we faced with our video, we faced challenges with the editing, like video and audio quality, and scheduling the interviews with the teachers that we saw, trying to fit around their full-time teacher schedule and our full-time student schedule, traveling back and forth between our high school, the elementary school, and to the middle schools where we got those teachers.
Although he was saying that we have like a very full schedule, we still have very good grades. Like we don't let this fall back on us. We are, all three of us are academic achievers. We are one of the top of our classes, so we don't let that impact us. We keep going and keep going.
The main purpose of our video was to show you guys that one of the main purposes of our teachers to improve learning from middle IC because of the students, the kids. As you heard, the teachers mentioned in the video that we have some of the best kids in the area, and that's something that we want to express.
My heart is so full listening to them. I have tears. I'm so blessed to be a part of this program because it's making such a difference in so many students' lives, not only for our little ones, but for our high school students as well. And I just appreciate the opportunity to come talk to you today about this because this is something that's really near and dear to my heart. And I don't believe that Waco knows enough about what we do here. So I thank you. And you are all open to the questions and your questions. Very good question. Future growth plans for the program are just to continue to recruit and grow and not exclude anybody, regardless of whether they're special ed or they have learning problems, if struggles, and they want to work with students. I want to offer an opportunity for everyone to be a part of this wonderful program. So I'm recruiting, making sure that our academy meets the needs of all of our students. I'm also working with the teachers that I'm hiring because they have a dual job. They need not only teach their content, but they need to also teach them, model how to teach their content. So when these young ladies and gentlemen get into the classroom, they're learning best pedagogical skills, what they should be doing, best practices. So recruiting and keeping the best teachers in my program and recruiting students for the growth. That's my goal for the future. Well, thank you again for your time. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Kathleen, and thank you to all the students. You guys are truly amazing. Like, I'm just blown away, and you really are just a treasure. And I'm so glad that you were all here to share this with us. And I wish you nothing but wonderful things for the future. And if you ever want to come back and visit Rotary, especially August, if you become a big film star, we want you to come back. We would just love to see how you guys grew. And you can see that I had a beeline for Dr. Spicer as I'm sitting up here, and the look of pride on her face. If you could just capture that and hold it in your heart. So you guys are amazing. So thank you so much, Kathleen. Thank you, Lisa, and everyone who contributed to the program today. Please mark your calendars for April 13th is our Youth Citizenship Award banquet. We will be downstairs. If you would like to get a table, please let me, Rosemary, or Joanne know. We will all gladly take your money and put your name on a table and to support our students in our community. Now, if you'll all stand with me while we recite our holy hymn together. Is it true?
Declare law concern. Will it build goodwill and better friendships? Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Rotary is adjourned.